Here we go. The silence breaks and the battle begins for the reverse championship sprint here in fzrracingleague. Who gets away well? LD1 was not starting on pole, but he comes out of turn 1 in P1. He's being challenged by Krisu, Tim, vojtazluva as well, looking for a move as well. But I think Liam Doherty is going to be ahead here into sector number 1. We've got a Bacon Boy, got both Saubers at the rear of the field, but everyone's filing through nicely throughout the pack. And I think LD has got this one clear in through sector 1. We'll finish at the end of this straight, and then I need to send Nado an invite. I just need to see what happens here in terms of viewing. But down the inside goes vojtazluva. Can he make it stick?
Come on, Vojta.
We'll have to wait and see, because the camera angle's not great.
Part of the team. I am the team. I'm built this to...
Here we go. Tim and LD1 go side by side. And Tim has taken the lead of the race. And we got a few as well during the giveaway with SRC. New affiliation with SRC. Jensen Rowson looking for a nice move on Raxi. These are two people that I didn't expect to be fighting for P9 and P10 in this race. Side by side between the two champions, multiple champions of fzrracingleague. Jensen Rowson does come out on top. Newt and Ben Mills going side by side as well. We've got a yellow flag, and that's Ricky Bobby.
Using all of his battery. Oh my goodness. Come on, get him down the inside. Oh, low in the wheel.
Hold on. Move for the lead here. Team 27 versus LD1. This is the fight we're after. Jensen Rowson. We know he's going to make we know he's going to make plenty of moves in there, but they're still side by side. These two, Tim and Liam. Who on earth is going to make it on top? vojtazluva, as always, the car behind is going to have a fantastic view of this, and LD1 still out in the lead. This is probably the most fun race Liam's had in a while, because he's up near top.
Yeah. Come on, Liam.
I
would be sad if he wins, I'll be honest. Oh, yellow flag for
vojtazluva with a 3-second time delay. That's huge. That is huge as we head on to lap 6 out of 10, and he sends into turn 1. Yes, Ben Mills going for a send. vojtazluva also going for a send, but nice switch back there from the Ferrari of AMS Krisu. Raxi as well, not been able to follow Jensen Rowson through, which I'm quite surprised at, to be fair. But here we go with Vence. You can see him pushing Tim around these corners in sector 1. Yeah, Jensen Rowson though,
still a big gap.
Up 14 position. He started at the race. He's going to make it 15 here around the outside. No, not quite. Good defending from Vence. That's lost him a bit open to Krisu. As Jensen Rowson up the inside. I think Jensen was looking at that, but up to goes Ben Mills. Jensen's left.
Am I wrong?
I don't know what you were going to say. You just said Vojta.
Yeah, Vojta has broken DRS to P3. Sorry, I was a bit. So now it's just, I mean, this is Liam's race. This is Liam's race.
He's like the Riz. He sent Krisu round. That's a big crash between Raxi and Krisu. Goes into the reversing Ferrari. He's retired from the session, which means he's going to fall off the track. But these guys going side by side. Jensen Rowson as well, looking for a move. Picking up the scraps of these two, fzrracingleague Newt and Jensen Thompson fighting. But that's a big error from Krisu being caught out there. Here we go. Here we go. Ben Mills getting overtaken by Raxi into the heavy braking zone. Raxi late moves, putting him up to P5 at the start of the race. It didn't look like he was going to be able to make as much moves as Jensen Rowson, but how the tables have turned. Is he going for a move on Tim now? Round the outside in the braking zone. Who can get the traction? Bit of oversteer for Tim caused a collision with Raxi, but he's got that move done eventually. And now the chase is on for vojtazluva. 3.1 is the gap. I think he might have got an illegal overtake there, so he's had to let Tim back through, but straight back down the inside Raxi goes, making no chances of that. And Ben Mills having a look as well.
Bro, cut.
Where's Tim going to go? It's going to be forced to the outside line. 3 wide into turn 1. Is it going to work? Oh, no. Bit of contact between Tim and Ben Mills. And that's allowed Nadu through as well. Lap 10 out of 10. Fight to the end. And after 9 rounds, it took him 9 rounds, but here in the sprint race, the reverse championship sprint race, it is going to be Liam Doherty, who comes around the final corner and takes a win here in Cota in the sprint race. vojtazluva is going to drop to P3, still a podium despite the 3-second time penalty. Raxi gets P4. Ben Mills, who'll be able to start in the main race, in P5. Nardo starts P6 and Jensen Ralston after that unfortunate disconnect starts P7. Would it have been a race win for Jensen Ralston? We'll never know. It was looking very, very likely, but he starts P7. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the main race here in fzrracingleague League Racing. The silence breaks and the battle begins. LD1 does get away well compared to Venzi, and vojtazluva is having a look around the outside of turn number 1, but Liam Doherty's gone conservative and Venzi swooped around the outside in the braking zone, and LD1 is under pressure from vojtazluva. Side by side into the S's. Who's going to come out on top? Bit of a snap from Liam Doherty, and that's allowed vojtazluva to get well and truly through. Raxi is having a look as well. Jensen Ralston up to P5, and he is clear of any threat from behind. So LD1's dropped 2 places on the start, and Benzi takes the lead of the race.
Little sour for our man's Alex.
Here we go. Raxi as well on LD1, looking to make up the places that he couldn't do in the sprint race. But Jensen Ralston's going to have to pick up the scraps on this one. LD1's fell short of Raxi. Round the outside is the Alpine of FBR. Jensen Ralston on LD1. Ben Mills is having a good view of this into the next set of corners. Big send as well from Tim Bax there, who actually does get it stopped, and he's up into P6 now. Good move from Tim Bax, although it looks a little bit late. He got it stopped nicely in the braking zone to get past vojtazluva here. Surely he has more battery than vojtazluva, which we can't see Vojtas, which is understandable as he covers that up with his camera angle. We're not going to turn on the telemetry which shows us that. Nardo gets past LD1 as well. He's dropped another place, which has been the first drop in place of the top 6 in quite a long time actually. As you say, you thought the top 3 stay put, and for the majority they are. Ben Mills dives down the inside as well. LD's dropped another place.
Not good for our man's.
Oh, Vojta's round.
Is that real? Oh, it's the curse. You just said top 3 hasn't moved, and then Vojta gone and done that.
I can't believe it. He spun there in Chariot 24-hour for mental health race as well. Or the corner after. He don't like that section of track.
What? What'd you say? You say something paintball? We're bringing it.
Oh, shooting fire power. That's true. Oh, here we go, Raxi. On the outside. Turns into inside for the McLaren. Who's going to come out on top here? I think it's going to be Raxi as there's a big slide from Benzi. He's now under pressure from Nardo. Side by side, but I think the Aston Martin's filtered out on top, but still no better traction from Nardo around the outside. He's actually ahead on this one. No contact, very good racing, and Nardo comes out in P3. Wow.
Yes.
Benzi's struggling at the moment. He's coming from pit lane. Is anyone going to follow him in? Actually can't see. Surely vojtazluva is, yes. Smash on the braking board from LD1. Is he going to come out ahead of Venzi? Yes, he absolutely is. And by some margin, I think he's actually broke DRS there. As Jensen
actually,
Ralston. Nice job, yeah.
Technically, you can have an uncle as like.
Let's not get too much into that. Is Liam going to make the move as well? Don't think he's going to be able to into the braking zone. Nearly rams into the back. Jensen Ralston, that allows vojtazluva the chance to get through as well. Everybody's on the hard basically, so let's get rid of those tyre graphics and put on the gaps and penalties. Massive craters on a moment. Ricky Bob is up into P13 after getting past Luke de Google. Jensen Ralston again dropping places, this time to vojtazluva. LD1 is looking for a move as well just before Jensen gets back into this race. Jensen has joined, so let's see when he can take control of his car. Unless he says put that inside here, which could be a possibility, but I think he's going to keep it behind. Oh my goodness me, he's doing it.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, alright. Oh, that's game's gone. Oh no. Liam's in P5.
Oh my goodness. Yay. Anyways, what's just happened?
Liam's got no battery. You're actually surely going to send one here.
Oh dear.
I don't know what I'm talking about, clearly.
Dive bomb central. Oh my goodness.
Hello, is this the
Oh
World
my
Champion
goodness.
hotline?
Oh my goodness. Great comms. Oh!
You just screamed.
What's happening? I'm scared.
As Nardo comes out in P4. Nardo could win this race. Nardo could win this race, you know.
I like swear. I can get down with swear. I don't understand cuss. It's curse or swear.
Hang on, that inside. Jensen Ralston goes on Vendy. Nardo's having a lot to say about this. He's going to go 3 wide into the S section. Who's going to come out on top of this one? Luckily, Venzy's backed out. He didn't want anything to do with that. And Nardo does take P2 in this race. This is going to be right down to the wire as those mediums will fall off towards the end. Absolutely. Nardo's going to take the lead here, but LD needs to be watching out in his mirrors for Ben Mills, who's also on the fresh mediums.
Lead change.
Nardo takes the lead. Ben Mills also swaps places with LD1. Raxi having a look as well on Venzy. 4-lap fresher tyres for Raxi on the Aston Martin. Bit of wheel banging, but that's okay so far. Raxi has got that place done. Wow, LD1's falling like a stone.
Stones don't fall, they sink.
Can't order me pizza, won't I? Right, let me finish this race. We're on the penultimate lap of the reverse championship sprint race. Main race here at Cota. Raxi is chasing down Jensen Ralston despite the 3-second time penalty. Wants it on track, Jensen's gone defensive. Venzy's having a look, but he's a second behind. Down the inside goes Jensen Ralston to try defend his position. Raxi does have the traction on the Alpine drive. It's good racing from these two. A little tiny bit, I don't actually do think the touch. But down inside, Jensen is going to go to try get that place back. Little switchback from Raxi there. Under traction, who is going to be coming out on top? This is not the final lap, by the way. This is the penultimate lap. Nardo is going to win the race here if he keeps it on track on the final lap. Jensen Ralston does manage to keep it for the time being. So it should be an easy feat for the McLaren driver on the Alpine. Which way is he going to go? He's going to go down the inside and having well before the braking zone. Jensen's going to try and brake as late as he possibly can. Keep his foot in there. Raxi gives him the room and covers off the inside nicely. That surely should be it, but Jensen Ralston tries to go back for the inside. Raxi cuts off the inside. A little bit of contact between the two. Still battling hard for position here in the final lap of this race. Raxi versus Jensen Ralston. Raxi does come out on top in the end. Venzy's going to pick up a podium with Jensen's 3-second time penalty. Nardo rounds the final corner and wins the race, but it's Raxi who comes home in P2. Fantastic strategy from Nardo, I've got to say myself. Hards onto the mediums. Jensen Ralston comes home and will be P4. Ben Mills is going to get P5 from this race. vojtazluva P6. Chris who's going to get P7. Tim in P8. And it's going to be Alex Lansdale. Luke versus Jensen Thompson is for the 10th place, but Jensen's going to get it anyway because of penalties. These guys are just having a bit of fun, bit of battling, don't mind it. And Jensen does eventually come out on top. Or does he? There's a little bit of lag there. But Brian Pottsay is going to be your final points place finisher in this race. Nardo, what a race from him. He comes home in the lead.